together as a bit of a celebration of the creative community. So please allow me to start. My name is Nick Rowe. I'm the Community and Partnerships Manager at Sony Australia, and I oversee a lot of our community programs across Australia and New Zealand. It's my reverberated privilege to be able to talk you through some stuff. I'm going to try to do this pretty quick, so we'll see how we go. But let me just start with Sony's purpose, and this is our core purpose as a company, and that is to fill the world with emotion through the power of creativity and technology. And that is our core mission, and really drives us through everything from the products that we can see, the products that we create, and how we want to connect with you as creators. That goes one step further, actually, which is more into the digital imaging side of our business, which is the ET&S part. And we have a really clear mission, and our mission is to create the future of entertainment through the power of technology together with creators. And I think that last part really is the emphasis for the digital imaging, the camera and lenses part of our business, is that we want to create the future together with you. We want to make products which are just right for how you need to go out and create and capture the world. Sony's product looks something like this, and our product is designed to be able to work for every one of you depending on what you capture. So we have the Alpha 1, 7S, the 7 Hybrid, Alpha 9, and you can see at the middle there, we've had the Alpha 7R Mark 5. We've now moved forward from the Mark 5, and as we transition into the Mark 6, well, we're starting to blur those lines of where the boundary of that pyramid looks like, because this camera is a bit of a beast, and it sort of does it all, as you're about to find out. So the Alpha 7R Mark 6 does come with a 66.8 megapixel image sensor. For the nerds in the room, that is a fully stacked sensor as well, so readout speeds are substantially faster than the previous model, and put it in line with the Alpha 1 Mark II. It also has a newly designed imaging processor, so that's to help to process all that extra data that's being read off the sensor. As I touched on, 66.8 megapixels, but it is blackout free and enables 30 frames per second burst shooting. And that's again the advantage of powering that new processor with that entirely stacked sensor. What it means is that from a high resolution, a 66.8 megapixel camera, you can not only get in with a 100% crop and maintain unbelievable clarity, but you can go up to 200% and still have exceptional detail. And once again, if we look at an image, again, this is shot on our 600mm G Master lens, so that's also no slouch when it comes to image quality. But at 100% crop, and then at a 200% crop. So 66.8, it certainly lets you really do a lot. The other thing that this camera now introduces is a much faster autofocus system, and like I touched on before, 30 frames per second. We've never had a high-res camera that's capable of such fast burst rates. So if you think about those particular niches like bird photography, birds in flight, things that move fast, you need fast autofocus, you need a camera that can take lots of fast photos. Well, now we've been able to put it in the same one. And once again, even with fast motion, we're able to capture that and freeze those moments. A few other noteworthy things about this camera. The EVF has been updated, and it now has a DCI-P3. For the cinema guys in the room and gals, you'll appreciate this and how much more detail and color you get from the EVF, because it's also brighter. We've also introduced a illuminated button trigger, so for the astrophotographers in the room, or if you're out at nighttime, you can press a button and you can illuminate all the back buttons. The first camera in the Alpha lineup has that. I just want to jump to the second product, and I'm almost done with my slides. It's the 100-400. This also was announced on Wednesday, just a few days ago. So I just want to run through this one very quickly. It is part of the G Master lineup, and G Master is essentially our gold standard for our lenses. They are the best when it comes to image clarity, image resolution, and contrasting. So I just want to top line this. These are the four sectors when we really think about a G Master lens and what helped it stand out from the rest of our lineup. Well, it comes down to image quality, autofocus performance, operability, and the mobility of the lens itself. And what that means is you have something like this at the 358mm, and if we want to zoom in on that, this is what this lens is resolving. Okay. Incredible detail. You thought that was crazy? Check out the texture as we zoom in on an area on this. Okay. This is an appropriate response. You guys are doing just right. Thank you so much. This is amazing. Yes, this is G Master. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much. I've done very quick, but thank you. And now I'd like to throw. Oh no, we got Kahoot. We've got Kahoot. Okay.
There's also a few slides for me, but you know, in between, I also have 2 prizes to give away as well. Keep everyone on that entertainment. A couple of SSDs. And SSD. I know they are like gold at the moment. Okay, so I'll do a small introduction to myself. So my name is Raymond. I'm one of the product managers at Asus that handles one of the products on the side of things. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team. We have our team here that'll be supporting. So with ProArt, we have a bunch of core values on our side. So it's not just purely based on monitors, but we also want to provide you the latest gear and technology around our side, just the monitor side of things as well. Focusing on multiple different vertical markets on that side, so from photography, filmmaking, graphics, engineering, design, and whatnot. These are the things that we want to focus the ProArt core values around. And also collaborating around with the industry leaders within the market to give you the right focused products to help elevate the creativity to production as well. So first things first, we'll be starting off with displays on that part. So with the display lineup, as you can see, ProArt's been around for a very, very long time. Starting from 2011, we started with the first ProArt series and moving all the way through to 2025. Working with industry leaders like ILM, GNX, and all those partners out there to give you the latest and greatest and what is required to help you produce the solution that you need. With our OLED displays, they are 99% DCI-P3 and also true 10-bit solution as well. With the broadcasting solutions, we have also understood that the market has requested for SDI connectivity, so we've added that to extend the extensive IOs that we have for our monitors. And also keeping it true to allowing for daisy chaining with DisplayPort as well on that part. Right, so we do have also ProArt graphics cards as well. These are specially graphics cards designed in a more slimmer form factor as a 2.5-inch solution. This is available now up to a 5090 solution as well. So the main difference with the graphics with the ProArt series lineup is that even though the card is slimmer in its profile, we are able to maintain a similar cooling to our thicker style cards that we provide for the standard gaming lineup on that end. The other part that we focus on with the ProArt series is the availability of Type-C ports. So there is being able to adapt out to another monitor that supports Type-C display output as well. So these are the type of unique things we provide with the actual ProArt card itself. And now onto cooling, onto the chassis. So in order for all those components together, you need something to put it into, right? So we also have a ProArt chassis for you to utilize in terms of keeping it a unified setup as well. So alongside the chassis, it will also include 2 massive fans at the front, allowing for adequate airflow for your devices inside as from the front. And not only in that, there will be also ability to support a larger rad across that edge, and also keeping an adequate cooling for the GPU itself. Connectivity on top isn't compromised at all, so we have multiple different types of connectivities at the front, including a 20 gigabit USB-C support, and also a locking mechanism for the power button. So if you do, some people like to put stuff on top of their case and whatnot, you knock the power button, you switch off the on-site system, there is a locking mechanism to stop that from happening as well.
Hello friends, recording this from the car because I'm about to drive home. Thank you all so much for coming along with me to the Sony and Asus ProArt vlog, the little event held at the Vogue Cafe in Darling Harbour. Oh, the light just went off. I had a lot of fun. It was so good to see my friends within the creator space. It's been a while, some of them, so it was good to catch up. And it was also good to get my hands on the cameras and also check out, or the slideshows I should say, from both Sony and Asus as well. It was very exciting with a lot of new announcements and things, and of course I got a little goodie bag to take home, so I was extremely lucky. And now it's home time. I'm tired, it's been a big day. You guys will probably have seen we went to the Ren Fair today, or the Blacktown Medieval Fair, and then I came straight to this afterwards, so I am absolutely beat. But thank you again to Sony and Asus for inviting me along to this event, and thank you to all the friends that I got to catch up with, and thank you to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope it was informative. If you guys wanted to check out some of their Sony and Asus ProArt products, and thank you all so much for watching. I think that's it. So have a good morning, evening, night time zone, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.